Okay. Who's the one responsible for the culture inside your business? The answer, in short, is you are. And it doesn't even matter what your role is. You are responsible for creating the conditions for a successful environment, not only for yourself, but others. Now, to do that, you need to understand the different layers of culture and your role and responsibility for how you influence each of those layers. What we do is we teach leaders this exact topic in our accelerated leader programs. Now, there's a lot to the discussion of culture. And one way we tackle this is to use the science of epigenetics to really help leaders understand what culture is, what it means, because epigenetics explains what Peter Drucker meant when he said that culture eats strategy for breakfast. But the place that I want to point you to is that there isn't one culture. We say that this organizational culture, we talk about it like it's one thing. But what I want you to do is think about it in layers. And the furthest layer is the larger organizational culture, the collective sentiment of the people inside the business. But the next layer in is all of the team cultures, the different functional areas and teams inside your business. If we work on a team with 8, 15 people, we have our own team culture. And then within that team culture, there are other layers, the relational cultures. For example, you and I may have a much different culture than you and a different team member. And all of those relational cultures depend on things like our level of trust, connection, and many factors. But what's at the core of the culture conversation is your personal or individual culture. By personal culture, what I mean is everything from your mindset, your beliefs, your level of physical and mental fitness, how rested you are, your creativity, all of those things that either have you show up as energetic, creative, and collaborative, or have you show up as exhausted, reactive, and angry. That culture is what matters most because everything cascades from your individual culture. It will inform your choices, your actions, and the impact that you have, which has a domino effect. And it influences other layers, especially the more senior you are inside the business, which is why we call this the keystone culture. It all starts with that. So the next time you catch yourself blaming the culture, the first place to look is at the layer of culture that first you're responsible for, which is your own. Because with great responsibility comes great power.